I first started my career at Cherney in 1988. When I started, I was going to college. I ran out of some funds, and I had a friend that had worked here, and he said, "Hey, you should put in an application. It's a pretty good company to work for." So I was hired, and the rest is history.
I got a phone call from a recruiter a while back, and the more I learned about the company and the more I spent time with them and interviewing and exploring the opportunity, I really was interested in it. It's a great team, great culture, just really exciting to be a part of.
When I started here, I had the opportunity to learn a lot. When I interviewed, they had little to no maintenance staff, which would give me the opportunity to learn quite a bit. We've actually added 2 more guys, so we got all shifts covered. That makes it a lot easier. Now I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night and come in and fix something.
The time I started, I have friends, they working here. So they convinced me, say, this is a good company, you need to come here. We still working together, my friend, over 15, 16 years, yeah. We are teamwork, yeah. I like working with friends, yeah.
March of 2003? 2006. 2006. I was transitioning between jobs, and it seemed like a great fit, growing company, so I gave it a shot.
A friend of mine brought me here, and then when I got here, I really found the level of diversity that really go down well with me. Actually, I'm planning to stay long as much as I wish. So it's very, very a nice place to be.
So the interview itself is kind of what really solidified me to wanting to join it, because I met with Colette and I met with Arthur LeBeau, and they were very motivated towards this company and towards growing it and towards putting a lot into it. And I haven't seen that at a lot of places. This is a place that I've seen a lot of overall growth that they want to actually bring in. And that's what kind of inspired me to be like, oh, I want to take this step.
So one thing I like about here is how dedicated people are, and it feels like we all share like the same vision.
I love the challenge. It seems like every day that you walk in the door, it's something different, and that keeps me going.
I like a lot of stuff that is different. You move a lot. You don't do the same things over and over again. Like, I learn fast. It's like the stuff that I've been working, all the stuff is so similar, like what I worked before. So it's easy to catch on.
No micromanagement in this company at all, which is a breath of fresh air. And when you come to the real world and you get a job and someone's telling you how to put your pencils on your desk and all that kind of stuff, Oatey is not like that at all. My boss is great.
Mostly I like that small business, that small company mindset. I like that I can kind of be heard by people. I can actually talk to managers. I can talk to, our head.
If you have an event for your family or something going on, they'll normally work with you on like, hey, last minute, I need tomorrow off. And they'll be like, all right, yeah, we can work something out. Or if I need to leave an hour early for my kids' school, they're always fine with it.
Yeah, it's definitely the people. I really like working with everybody from kind of top line management all the way down to the floor workers is willing to work hard and willing to change is probably the biggest thing. Some people get stuck in their old ways, but not around here. It's kind of everybody's willing to change and make a process better.
401k, profit sharing, overtime, management like supervisor and the manager. So I like a lot of stuff, yeah.
I work with everyone. I work with production, I work with engineers, I work with other guys on our maintenance staff, supervisors, and we all work as a team. There is no, that's your job or that's his job. There's a problem, we all work together to solve the problem.
For my welding and for my machining classes, I use tuition reimbursement. I think it's great. I mean, it shows that they're looking to advance their employees. And it really helps your company advance the more your employees advance.
It's nice to have that benefit. It helps out. It doesn't pay for everything, but it helps out enough to not have to pay the full bill on my own. So it works out well.
Whatever program that you take so far as is within their scope of needs, they are going to pay for everything, 100%. But right now I'm going for supply chain management. So I'm still in the process of getting my degree And thanks to training, they pay my tuition.
I would say just have that positive attitude, get used to waking up early, stick with it, work hard, don't ever get too comfortable with the job, because that's kind of when sometimes people start slowing down a little. Just stick with it, stay positive, and work hard.
If you want to come to a company where you can push the envelope, where you have the opportunity to really stretch yourself, this is the place to be.
From our humble beginnings, from when I started to now, it's been a crazy ride. Really impressive to see the growth.
I would say act like yourself, because it's really difficult to go into a place where you're new, you're meeting a lot of faces, and I'm kind of like overly positive, and sometimes people like to kind of poke at me because of that. Then they realize that's just who I am, and now we're just laughing and having a good time every time I walk by,
People like helping. It's kind of fun to. I like helping, so come ask me for help. It's whenever you get stuck on something, or if you want to change something, or you just don't understand why we do things a certain way. I think it's really a good culture in that way. Yeah, we're here to help you and help you figure out why we do the things we do, and then what can change still.
If there's something here that interests you, make sure you talk to your supervisor, talk to the manager of that department, let them know that you're interested. That's really how I kept growing.
The people they really want to succeed, so it's really fun. I mean, we kind of have a strategic vision. 5 years ago, we sat at a table, said where we wanted to be in 5 years, and we're here right now. So it's been pretty good ride, pretty exciting.
A couple dozen new products in the past couple of years. The most exciting one is robotics. So we've invested a lot of money in equipment and automation.
Since I've been here, our technology has improved greatly. We're coming out of the dark ages into the modern era.
We are falling behind for some reason in production. We do whatever it takes to get caught up. I think that's a big part of why we're successful here, is because of the teamwork.
I've come across so many associates that are willing to help anybody. In terms of working relationship, it's very, very nice.
This is what I always say, like working with happiness all depends on the people around you, the people you work with. I would say we are kind of like a family, right? Where everybody like watching out for each other. There's been many times my supervisor has been watching out for me on certain things, and they are going to take care of you above and beyond what they are supposed to do. I can't tell the number of times my HR proofread my papers for me, like corrected, my English and stuff. So they go above and beyond, and the teamwork is great.